Welcome to the Totally Awesome Fishing Show. Now, here on the show we get asked quite a lot of questions. Well, hundreds of questions. One that crops up every now and then is, how long do you leave your bait out when you're beach fishing before you get a fish? I don't know. I haven't timed each fish by. I would suggest something like 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, then 30 minutes. Every time you bring the bait in, if it's okay, leave it a bit longer. So how long could you leave a bait out there? Wait for this, the tide goes in and out as well, doesn't it? Now, there's a technique they use down in Somerset called walk-back fishing, because in the Bristol Channel area there's a huge rise and fall in the tide there. And of course that means it goes in and out a long way. A lot of walking involved there. I've already done my legs a few times down there on those awful boulders. Good fishing. Let's get down there, see what we can tell you about walk-back fishing. Well, you can see what I mean about the rise and fall of the tide here. It goes out a huge way. And this mark's called Doniford Bay, and it is, as it says on the ball, a site of special scientific interest. Well, scientific or what, you might ask yourself. Fossils, like these ammonites, which you can actually see embedded in rocks down there. And these other, well, looks like fish bait to me, but obviously snaily things. So a great spot to fish, but you can see the huge expanse that goes out with the water there. It's a fair old walk. It's a great place, and it's a real mixture of different ground there, sand and everything, and that is what they get all these prehistoric creatures there for. So a great looking spot. I was down there with Craig Butler and friends. Hey, friends, look at what he made me go fishing in. Do you know what temperature he had me out in? Minus 10 degrees. Right, it's now nearly 10 o'clock in the morning, and look at the beach just down here. We've been skidding all over the sand. The sand's solid, the beach is frozen. The puddles of water are frozen there. And a lot of this sand, as you can see there, look, that's sand there. Frozen solid. The reason we were wearing waders was because it's shallow there. There's a lot of shallow water, and you need to get every inch in your cast you can. Now, I'm on fixed ball reels there. I'm not on multipliers. The other lads, I think, were on multipliers, and they're doing it all the time, so they cast a long way. Craig does a bit of guiding down there as well, I think in his spare time, so you've got somebody to give you all the information on which mark to fish, because you do not want to get cut off at any of these marks. It's a mixed ground, as you can see there. You've got boulders, you've got rocks, you've got sand, you've got reef, you've got patches with weed on it. And there's Steve, one of the guys that fish with us, over there with his trusty Jack Russell, probably helping him find a few extra bits of bait there by the look of it, digging around. Great spot to fish, very varied. I'm going to use the word topography there. The bait I'm using there, I'm just clipping it up, is a huge, well, it's a combo rig that they call a wrap down in Somerset, and it's a squid on one side and a load of lugworm on the other, and you use elasticated bait thread wound round and round to make a jumbo bait with the intention of hopefully enticing a cod. Now you can see here why we're using waders. Once you get past the boulders, it goes out onto sand, which is great. There's still a few boulders around there. You have to watch how you're walking along, take your time, don't fall over, and that's why I'm taking the head cam, not the big camera. Walk out slowly, get out as far as you can. Watch out, Graeme. Whoa, that could have put a chill in the spine and various other places if that went over the top of the waders. And then, of course, all you do is wang it out as far as you can get. Once you've made your cast, obviously leave the multiplier out of gear, or leave the bail arm open on your fixed spool reel, and walk it right back to your tripod or your rod rest. Now, you do not want to move that once it's out there. And the benefit of using a grip lead is it's anchoring your bait in the one position and keeping a lot of scent all around the one spot. Also, it doesn't pull out of position and drag you around in snags, because down in the Bristol Channel they can get quite big tide runs. Now, as the tide pushes you in, what you do is, with fixed spools anyway, is back the drags off, and this is walk back fishing. You walk the rods back. Look how far I'm going back to my tackle, all the way back up the beach. I do not want to wind in and cast out because the tide comes in so fast. I guess I could only have it there sometimes a matter of 4 or 5 minutes, and I'd have to move the rod rest or cast again. But I don't want to do that with that big bait. I want all the juice and smell in the water there to stay there. Once you get it in position, reset the drag so that line can be pulled off and you're ready for a fish. Well, away there in the distance you can see that big hillside there. That marks the fishing port of Minehead. Very good for shore fishing and boat fishing as well, so you know where we are. And in the background where Steve's about to do a cast is Watch It Pier. We've actually got a pier film out on our playlist of fishing there. Now you can actually see here with the walk back technique how much line is left on the reel, because you're going to get through a lot of line when you're doing this walk back somewhere like the Bristol Channel with the tides going out a long way. And those winch fittings there are actually, we call them coasters. It allows me to move the reel up and down on the rod and put it in whichever position I feel comfortable in. Here is Woofy the Jack Russell, who's digging around, one assumes, for bits of lugworm, leftover squid, peeler crab, but he does love a good stone throw, and he must have that slobbery mouth that they can smell his own stone. I threw the stone in amongst the boulders. I thought we'd never find that. Indeed, he found the exact same stone and kept bringing it back to me. On the other hand, I threw some stones for Steve. He never brought one back. Well, we've been here just coming up about 2 hours. A couple of tiny taps, the lads have had a couple of tiny taps, that's been about it. But we're going to try and move somewhere else. If we've got no bites, obviously there's a time to move. Now I've done a walk back, and the one I've got there now is a 2-hour walk, and it's up to the 250 yard mark. But I know because there's a knot on the line on the spool where I joined two lots of 250 yards together to get 500. Good maths that, and that shows I've been to school. Anyway, I've been bringing one in and out. I'm just fishing lug on it. Not a nibble. It could be the bright conditions, I don't know. So discussions are going on with the lads as to where to go next, and it may well be, you know, that we pop back here in the dark. Always, nearly most beaches fish better in the dark. Another little tip, I'm using my braid line for the walk back rod, because I'm pretty sure I can move the lead as soon as I want to start getting it back in again. But the tide's coming in fast. So what do you think, Craig?
Yeah, I think we'll wind it up in about half an hour, and then go and have a breakfast or something.
Yeah.
Up at a local cafe, and then get ourselves down onto the harbour.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Hit this one again tonight, maybe?
Definitely, I reckon. Definitely worth a hit. Definitely. Definitely. If we don't use up all the lugworm.
Well, definitely, although that is a red hot mark there, those bright still conditions are not good really for any sort of fishing. We went back, hit it again at night. Boy, did this one make a difference or what?
Probably the smallest one I've had off the shore this year. Yeah, nice to get one, isn't it?
No, it's absolutely right species,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Wasn't quite expecting it.
And what did that one take, George?
That one's on lug and squid, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or was it? Oh no, that's just a straight lug bait, that one.
Straight lug, this one, yeah?
Yeah, I had one rig with straight lug.
And what sort of bite did you give you?
Just slack liner. Straight slack liner. There will be the slack liners this year. You see lovely fish, aren't they?
Good condition, isn't it? Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, nice to get one. Saves a blank, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did it just? Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
And I just missed the bite. Tap, tap and slack.
Was it?
Yeah.
So getting back in the water?
And you put big ones back as well, you say?
Yeah,
George in the
I
boat?
mean, I've got 27 pounds of cod in the freezer, so you've got to go back, don't they? Yeah, he's gone straight away.
It's always in the cold weather, isn't it? They go easier.
Yeah. Lovely job.
The bait of choice, or bait of my choice, at the moment this year for the cod, we've got a half an unwashed squid down there. We've got frozen black and some blow lug, all elasticated into a sort of juicy mush. This last fish there was on a walk back. Put it out, I probably walked back 180, 190 yards. The line just fell slack, and there he is. Like.
Right, let's get him out again then.
So a bit of success that one. So on a cold minus whatever it is, -3. Yeah, it definitely warms the cockles up. That does. So
Going to -5 shortly.
Makes it all worthwhile. So, right. See if we can get another one. Won't be too disappointed if we don't. We get another one even better though.
Was it a bite?
Yeah, it's a fish. I feel bad for bringing this fish in.
No, don't feel bad, don't feel bad. Just get the fish. Is he gone?
Just dropped it.
He was there, wasn't it, banging away?
Definitely a fish. What a bugger. I wonder if his line's gone again.
Bloody tip was hammering, wasn't it?
It's a bit of off or not?
No, just pulled on it.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'd say it's a cod, was it?
Straight out the hook there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, just so everybody knows, Ella.
Yeah. What a bugger. Right, that movie's getting back in.
Yeah, coming in now. I'll move Mikey a bit. Oh, here's a cod. Hey, I'm catching him by hand. Look, you don't need bait. You don't need bait.
Oh, that's my fish.
Well, you might as well keep it for tea now.
Well.
Thank you, saved my blank.
Got him back.
That's the second one.
That's
We could say we caught 3.
Yeah, that's one that just dropped off his rod, we'd say that.
Well, listen, at least you tried to put it back.
Exactly, that's
If
it.
he washes in, keep it for tea.
Yeah. And I mean, it's definitely in size. Get a couple of nice fillets.
Exactly. Good eating
Lovely.
fish. Good man.
I think we've got a thorn back on it, but it could be a conger.
Let's get out and have a look. This fish come about a minute after you had that cod.
Yeah.
There's his line up there.
We've been hitting there a bit different now this time, and we get more rapid coming in. It's got colder. So we think it's great, but I reckon it could be a big pond.
You reckon it could be?
Yeah. He's taking his time, isn't he? Look at that, he's struggling.
The dot back there is Craig, but you can't see him. He's still a way out, isn't he?
Yeah.
Has he got the other line, you reckon? Whoa.
Yeah, buddy!
Hey!
Right on the butt. Let's push him double, isn't it? Maybe a
Let's
bit
be
more.
close, isn't it?
10, 11. Get on.
That's one after the other, wasn't it?
You beauty. He scoffed at mine.
He's eating that.
That was on a walk back.
Look at that. Lovely fish. Have your fish.
Cheers.
Keep going, Craig.
I'm going to quickly just rebait my one.
Yeah, get another bait out there, guys.
That's what we came for. So
Big fish, Mark. You said it'd be a big fish, Mark.
yeah,
Chance of a good
been
one.
chucking them up consistently. So you know, there's a whole squid and a and blow lug wrap. So it's not a bad one, is he?
He's not a good fish.
8.5, maybe pushing 9. We'll see in a minute, but
very close to 10, I'd say that one.
close. Yeah, it's not far. Right, gonna have to move back a little bit.
All right,
and we'll
get a picture in a minute.
Yeah. Decided to keep the fish. What I'm going to do now is show how to gut the fish, and obviously a bit of watercraft of what it's been eating. So I find you can use a knife, but I prefer a pair of scissors. Go into the vent here, slice it straight up here, up to the gill. You pull the guts open. You pull that out here.
Do you keep any of the roe or anything?
You can keep the roe. I actually keep the roe.
Because they fry that, don't they?
Yeah, we'll keep the roes here. I'll put them in the freezer and I'll give them to one of the old boys down in Minehead because they're like old school and they like that type of stuff.
They like cod roe,
personally, it's not my type of thing, but I won't go to waste. It's quite sad really to see a female fish with a bit of roe. There's some spawning fish, but at least if we can use as much of that to good use. So if anyone is not sure of what cod roe is, that's the roe there.
Stomach content.
Stomach content, yeah, sorry. We've got the stomach bag here, and then we just squeeze that out. We'll squeeze it onto this stone so we'll get everything. There's all sorts in here. I should imagine there's mainly going to be crabs, but there might be a bit of fish, there might be prawns in there, but I'd say it's definitely crabs I can feel.
Oh, look at the crabs there, yeah. He's definitely been digging around for crabs.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bit of a shame there's not a prawn in there because George would have eaten the prawn.
There's a fish coming out, is there? There's a fish coming out there? Or is that just it's a stomach, isn't it?
Yes, that's a stomach.
So basically all crabs.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't think there's no prawns in there, otherwise George would be straight in there.
No prawns.
Wouldn't you, George? You'd be straight in there. In there, we'll take them in the sea and wash all the blood out.
Cut them into cutlets or fillets, Craig?
I'll take the fillets off.
Fillet it, yeah.
Oh, you've got a thorny here.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a thornback as well, look.
Steve's got a thorny.
Excellent.
Oh, nice fish, yeah. What was that one on?
Look at the thorns on that, whole
That's
squid.
That's on whole squid, was he?
Really thorny, that one.
Yeah,
Unusual to get them so spiky as that. Really spiky, that.
That on the squid, was that?
Look at that.
That is mad, isn't it? That's a lot of thorns, especially on the bottom.
It is, isn't it?
Underneath, yeah. I don't think I've seen that before.
Pretty
I
blind.
was afraid to pick it up with that many thorns on it.
Yeah.
Nice fish, yeah, well, yeah, well.
Little one.
Lovely. Got a few fish.
Put that one in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's his medal. They can fit it on him as a medal.